Hi everyone, it's Dr. Shefali. Welcome to my weekly newsletter. This week I focus on how it is that each one of us, in a very personal yet purposeful and masterful way, can put an end, or at least mitigate, our own suffering and tap into an eternal state of joy and abundance. Is this possible? Is it possible for each one of us to access the power to be the mistresses and masters of our own destiny? I believe so. But in order to access this power, it's important that you have the right belief systems, that your inner thoughts, your energy, and if you will, your vibration are all aligned so that you can manifest your truest potential. In order for this to happen, I believe it is very necessary for you to look at events, relationships, and particularly negative energies in your life, conflicts, traumas, as happening not to you, but for you. What do I mean by this? That every instance in your life, it is my belief, is attracted to you, by you, because it was something that your soul needed. That experience was somehow something that your soul needed to go through, to process, to expand within, in order for it to elevate, soar, and rise. Now, without that experience, your soul, as it were, would be left crippled, dysfunctional, and not fully integrated and healthy. So the soul is always looking to become healthy, to become elevated, to become integrated. In order for it to do that, it needs to learn skills that it did not have. It needs to experience feelings, perhaps, and process and journey through new adventures and new terrain that it previously did not. Of course, this is uncomfortable. Of course, this is the dark journey of the soul. Of course, it feels terrifying because these are things the soul has not encountered before. It is things that the soul came to learn. Therefore, it's unfamiliar. Therefore, it's terrifying for most of us. You know, a divorce, a loss of a job, unemployment, a betrayal by a friend. But these are the experiences that we attract to us in order for our soul to become integrated, more elevated, more empowered, more whole, more trusting, and ultimately more free. It is only when you adapt this perspective that you will then begin to consciously attract things in your life, consciously attract people in your life. You're attracting them anyway. So why not learn how to consciously attract them? Then when you begin to become conscious, you begin to harness your thoughts, your actions, every word you say, so that it is all aligned toward your highest vision for yourself, for your family, for your career, and for your purpose. So I talk about this in my live video feed, and the link is down below, or you can read it in a blog that I have created. The link is down below as well. Let's learn to be masters and mistresses of our own destiny. Let's not have a life which feels haphazard and random. Nothing should feel like that. You should feel every morning as if there is a purpose to your life, that you are integrated into a wider community of interconnected beings, and that you are important and you have something to contribute, whether it's making a breakfast for your family and eating it around a breakfast table, or it is writing a thesis which may potentially rock the scientific world. It doesn't matter at which level you enter or which layer you enter, as long as you feel like you're connected, you're vibrant, and you're alive. This life is short, but it's also timeless. We have come here to learn things that we didn't learn before, in another era, in another lifetime, however you wish to believe. Life is cyclical, life is continuous, and we are here to keep learning. So let's use every moment to feed into the next moment, so that at the end of this journey we call this life, we have grown, we haven't shrunk, we have elevated, we haven't crumbled, and we have helped rise the level of consciousness around us, and we haven't reduced it or created toxicity around us. So this needs to be your calling, and if you do, your life will suddenly feel more free, more alive, and more empowered. Also, I want to remind you that there are a few days left for my free webinar on September 9th. Join in. It's free. It's online. You have nothing to lose. You're going to learn about the top 3 mistakes that every parent makes. I've made them myself too. And learn ways and techniques and strategies to undo them. And finally, if you have the energy, the time, and the resources to come to New York City, October 21 to 23rd, come. It's my epic 3-day deep dive into what it means to be conscious, mindful, and elevated. Join hundreds of other parents and me on this epic weekend. You will not regret it, and you will leave transformed. Thank you again. Hope to see you next week on my newsletter.